the width of each neck is about the same. Where you notice the difference is in the radius a little bit. Like it's kind of one of those things that you can notice it and you can't notice it. Like as soon as you do a bend, you notice it, how flat that is. But that tight playing scale is so good, you know, like that you just fly on that thing. Like it's really, really, really good. String spacing is the same on each guitar pretty much. So like there is for finger picking and stuff like that and finger tapping, whatever you can do on that guitar, you can do on that guitar and vice versa, except for you got 2 extra frets. The only thing is that I find that with the radius, it's in the tapping, it's sometimes a little easier on that because of the shorter scale, whatever. But that with the shorter scale, the notes ring out really well. And that's one thing about that guitar. It sustains really well. Now, when you're really cranked up, one thing that happens with these kind of guitars with those type of bridges is you always get a little bit of that SG twang in there, right? And for some people, that's where a modern guitar doesn't quite do that. You get a bit of a tighter sound. So you got the really tight sounding scale, but sometimes, you know, like that inherent 1960s twang can kind of, even when you're playing metal tones, it can kind of come through a little bit. I don't seem to notice it as much on that, which you would think you'd get more twang on the longer scale, which in some ways you do, but yet that guitar doesn't seem to sound vintage at all. Like a lot of it has to do with the pickups, but yeah, very interesting. So I don't know, guys. I'm torn of which guitar is the best one here. I'll let you guys, you know, kind of decide amongst yourselves. There's all kinds of tabletops I've done of these guitars, and, you know, sound samples are coming and stuff like that. You can see me playing this guitar live somewhere. I think it was the Was What It Was jam, whatever. You can kind of get an idea of what it was like in the mix there. It was just an improvised jam, so it wasn't anything special, but it was a lot of fun, and it was a weird night, and there was all kinds of stage gremlins going on, buzzing amps and all that. But yeah. So I probably will, you know, like re-insulate the wiring in this guitar and whatever. I've always thought about changing the pickups in this to see which way I can go. Like 3 like P94s to give it a more vintage classic sound, or do I go like a 500T and a 496? You know what I mean? Or just, you know, get another classic 57 plus and make it sound like a Les Paul custom or something like that. I don't know which way I want to go with that guitar, but then again, I kind of love it the way it is. Great recording guitar, fantastic playing guitar. You play it hours on ends, it doesn't hurt your hands, and it's just a good, reliable guitar. We'll see how this one holds up. And again, it's beautiful. It sounds awesome, especially in the drop tuning. It's a lot of fun to play. I love the neck on this guitar. Again, that smooth neck, to die for. I'm a lucky man. I'm very blessed to have, you know, toys like this. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know what the next guitar duel is going to be, but it should be fun anyway. All right, there you go. Rate, subscribe, share, comment, like. Have yourselves a great day, eh?